Yay! I think it's working. I think I got everything fixed. Now let's do a test. Yep, the test cheese worked. How are you guys doing? Sorry for the chaotic Tuesday intro. Man. Man. Now, I know some people joined in and now they're gonna have to refresh. Thank you for the head pats. I'm kind of frustrated because like what even was that? Like why? I really need to just start checking my VTuber before. I don't know what causes it. Like I don't know. Maybe it's whenever I leave my VTuber program running for too long, because sometimes I forget to shut it off after I stream. My stream ends. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to think about it. No, I thought no, not the ad break, and I didn't get to do the long one. No, I do a long ad break. So one of the main purposes of the starting soon screen is so that I can do a 3-minute ad, and then what happens with that is like yeah, I won't like, usually there's not a lot of people there anyway. There's like the starter ones, and usually the first few people who join in, they have Prime, or they have like a sub. So what I do is I play a 3-minute ad at my starting soon screen so that the first hour of my stream can kind of be just uninterrupted. Because like each 30 seconds adds like a certain amount of time that you just don't have ads. So so what I do is I just load that up like that, and then I don't have to worry about like ads for the first hour or so. I feel it makes it better for everyone, even though like it does reduce like how much I would get from ads. I don't really get that much. I do get some, like their ad revenue is a thing. Yes, he was. That's what it was. Like we just needed to like restart the stream so Joe could be first again. That's all it was. we had to right that wrong. Sorry, Grum. I'm just meeting you, and I'm picking on you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This is the first time you chatted in my stream. I don't know if it's your first time in my stream, and then it was just problems. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was stretching, and it doesn't exactly show that. Okay. Well, welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the chat. Oh, boop. Didn't mean to do that. Join in, immediately start hopping around like a lunatic. Too many rocks. I got too many rocks. Okay, not here. There was a storm after you left, Joe. I stared at Dave for a bit. Okay, that do I? Jeez, I need more. Yeah. I love Dave. He's so cool. More pine logs, yes. I think for the water wheel, we're gonna need to use maple. Because we need a strong wood. So now, we got something going on over here. I blocked this off so that people can't just fall into that. We're gonna need a lot of resin. Ow. So this goes... Oh shoot. I don't wanna get wet. It's too cold to be wet. Oh my goodness. No! No! So I got it down here. And now... Oops. So I am this far down. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna have some of this water drop down into... So I think you have to have it drop down because it gets you 5 points of contact with the water wheel. And then that should allow you to have the most powerful water wheel. And then we would have to dig a lot out down here and then have it run, have the gears run up there. So that we can have a held hammer running up there. I just don't know how to work that. But we have done it. We have successfully. There's no longer snow, which is nice. But we have successfully gotten ourselves the water grudges. And then we got this second one going on here. And then over here. Oh shit, no. Now I have to climb all the way back up. No. Down we go. Down we go. It really is. It really is. I just need to stop being lazy and do this. Oh, look. It goes all the way over here. This is what I did yesterday. Honestly, this is kind of cool. What's over here? Now here's the part where I'm gonna have to cover it up and make it look like an actual aqueduct area. And what I'm thinking of doing is actually having something break off, like having multiple sources break off here and having just a bunch of water wheels right here. What the hell? No! There it went! I need that. I went through so much hell to get that. That's not happening. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Content. Clips. Is it really not letting me... I guess I just gotta copy and paste it. I was trying to use the clip that button. I need to get better at making clips. And then it goes here. This area is so cool looking, to be honest. I totally want to flood this area. No, it's not on Steam. It's so you have to go to their website, but it is a lot of fun. Oh, this area is gorgeous. I kind of want to flood it so that we can just like be able to go here with boats. Like, it sounds amazing here. Oh yeah, no. It loads up and then you can download mods specifically into the game. Okay. You can host your own. So you can host your own. There's server hosting services you can buy from them, but they also whenever I went to host my server, what ended up happening is they told me, hey, just let you know, we're only in the EU. If you're in North America, we would suggest that you buy from somewhere else so that you have faster speed. It's not that they didn't work. They definitely work because we've had them before. It's just that they themselves recommended that I buy a server elsewhere so I could have a better experience. At their own expense too. Keep that in mind. Like, that was at their expense because they're not getting money from me whenever they say stuff like that. Which honestly, I think that's pretty nice thing for them to do. I have a bucket. Oh, is it flooding time? But I'm not self-hosting. I do not have the internet. And depends on who you ask, I think. You know what would be really cool? To use use the splitting mechanic. Oh yeah, they one of the reasons why this started as a Minecraft mod pack, and then they made their own game for better optimization, really. They're really gonna put Minecraft out of business. Some of the same people who are making Minecraft mod packs are here. They also care about your forever servers that you make. Like, if they add something that changes how generation works, they try their best to make it so that, like, you could still play your old world. So, like, they have it so that if something changes world generation, most of the time what will end up happening is they will still end up having a good hold on. I can't talk and think at the same time. So basically, if you have a forever world, right, and something changes generation, like how generation works, and the only way you can access this this new update is if it generates in the world. What ends up happening is they set it up in a way that they set it up so that you can still play your old world, and instead of worrying about and it will just show up in the new generated chunks, but you can still play your old chunks. Alrighty. Oh, oh, oh. I think this tree's gotta go. I have no choice. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There it goes! I'm probably gonna have to like have some sort of like system to collect all the stuff that goes that falls down to the bottom. Oh yeah, I have Discord up if you want to join in, Joe. Man, filling a pond is not for the weak. Whoa. Ooh, 3-stream streak. Nice, Daisy. How are you doing? Oh, man. People actually calling you? Oh jeez. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Yeah, I only get phone calls from some people. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to see if there's a tool for filling in water. Liquids. Special. Is there anything for filling up water? Measuring rope? What? Accessory. What I need is ingot randomizer, seed randomizer, lantern randomizer. No, I need water. No? Okay. Aquatic. Airbrush line. Blood fill. Okay, how does this work? Water. Still water, okay. Oh. Okay, maybe that's worth it. What the fuck? That was ridiculous how easy that was. Is this not this? Okay. So I guess that worked out. So this is this high. That is one more higher. So that works actually. And then we get rid of this. Yeah, I guess it's worth it for flooding. Well, it's better than figuring out with a bucket. I honestly think that there really is no point in me trying to figure that out with a bucket. Because it's not like the Minecraft water system where you can combine blocks together. Hello, yes. Hi, Cereal. Trying to get that KO today? Oh my goodness. Okay, so if I have also, yeah, it is really loud. The cheese slap with the... Okay. Hold on. So... Maybe. Alright, and then we temporarily... I will. Oh, we're gonna do this 2 times. Okay. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I can only do it so far. Okay. Okay. I give up. No. Eventually you'll get the KO. Here we go. I hydrated. I hydrated. Don't worry. I just hydrated. Ah. Okay, okay. I will stop starving in a moment. Okay, okay. So what I need to do is temporarily stop the water at this point? Yes. And then, boom. Oh, she got KO'd. But I don't... What on earth? Alright, she's loading back in. What? What? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why am I sitting? Hold on. Let me check it good and see what's going on here. Okay, it is get good. For some reason, the death animation got switched with the sit animation. Hold on. Dying. What? I don't know. I don't know. I can't. You can see the mouse move. But hey, you guys can see the hair. Like you can see the all the work that I spent on the hair. Hold on. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. No. Okay, so this is why I take so long to update Vinyan because there's always like random things that happen for me and I'm always just like over it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright. Hold on, let me go back to the base and eat food. Is there a way to turn it down? Oh geez, I can hear. I need to eat some foods. Some foods. Alright. Where? There we go. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see if I can, shh. I ate, didn't I? Didn't I just eat? You see, here's the problem that you're gonna have. I mean, it's actually kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing that the water is underground over here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to find a way to make a pit that has, okay, so I have an idea. I have an idea to save you guys from the water sound. Okay. I ate. See, my hunger bar is full. That's not blocking any of the sound. No, my rammed earth. It is only medium activity. So what I need to do is figure out how to turn, hold on. Settings, sound. Is 50%. Alright, I turned down the water. Let's see if this is somewhat more bearable for you guys. Yeah, this is better for now. I'm gonna need to fix it later on. Because I want more than just, like, because I'm gonna maybe fix it so that water is not as loud. Okay, so water is not as loud. Now I can effectively work on it. Alright. So I got it under there. Now I need to make the contraption. Also got this going on here. What is this? What? Oh, did you find stuff in here? Huh. Crazy. Chat should come striking. Okay, that's the last chat. Okay, how do I get out of here? Where is the door? Where is the exit? Okay. So water wheels are cool, but at a price. Okay. Maybe I can get this here. So we're probably gonna want this to go down lower, and we're gonna need to figure out the contraption here. So how do I build a water wheel? Okay, water. Panning for ore and more, smithing, prospecting, mechanical power. Mechanical power can currently be used to mechanize milling, to automate working on iron blooms or smithing any type of metal plate, and to power the Archimedes screw for transporting items. You will need to craft one windmill rotor, at least 4 sails, as well as a few axles and gears. The windmill requires at least 5 blocks of vertical space and usually gets more wind the higher it is, so begin by placing the rotor on a tower or the side of a tall building. The back of the windmill rotor will be attached to axles and gears to bring power to your machine. For mechanized milling, craft a quern from any igneous rock, then use axles and gears to connect the rotor to either the top or bottom of the quern. Ooh, maybe. Ooh. Wait. Wait. So, this is already so deep though. If I get this like any deeper, it's gonna be so freaking annoying to like work it over here. I wish I didn't have to worry about gravity. I really wish I didn't. So it would probably be way too low if I try and get over here. We do need to crush up some stuff, so we'll probably have a quern right here. So this will just be the mill area. Okay, if the quern's output slot is full or occupied, the quern will begin to drop items on each of its 4 sides. Placing a block beside the quern will prevent the quern from dropping items on the block side, but reduces the grinding efficiency. You can use this fact to place hoppers and chests below the sides of the quern to catch quern output. Placing one hopper above the quern allows you to grind multiple stacks of material automatically. So we're probably going to want to make a quern machine. Just because it would be really cool to just like, oh, I'm just gonna plop this in here and forget about it. So quarry machine, yes. For mechanized smithing, smith or cast a helve hammerhead. The helve hammer itself, a base, and a wooden toggle. Using the gears and axles connected to the output of your windmill rotor to the left or right side of the wooden toggle. Place the helve hammer base. Place an anvil must be a bronze tier or higher. 3 blocks away from the base. Then attach the helve hammer. I'm probably gonna have to make a I'm gonna have to make an iron yeah, I'm gonna have to make an iron anvil for this. We have plenty of iron thanks to Joe, so it'll work. If you add an optional break, it must be placed on the free side of the... No, a helve hammer will only smith metal plates, refine iron blooms, and hammer blister steel into ingots. Tools and weapons cannot be smithed using the helve hammer. Okay, yeah, obviously. Okay. Let's see if I can get myself into a building. I probably can't. No, I'm just gonna have to like go into a building so I could read in peace. We're gonna read in the kitchen. I just scrolled right past it, didn't I? Mechanical power. For mechanized milling, craft a okay, so we already got that. Power a machine you have built. Click on the each 20% output to the windmill when there are enough okay. The more complex builds can be created using the large wooden gear combined with standard gears. It can either speed up rotation but with weaker torque or slow down rotation but with much stronger torque. It can also bring together torque from several windmills or other power sources. Optionally, you can use a transmission with a clutch next to it to temporarily interrupt a powertrain. A brake can stop a powertrain completely. Okay. So... water... Wait, what? We got the rotor. Water wheel. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to make a water wheel or and also incidentally windmills with that. Small water wheel. Constructing a water wheel is a multi-step process. You will first smith 2 small 4-way hubs. They must be iron or better and fit them to a regular axle to create the basic water wheel axle. Place that to the in the world above or beside fast-flowing water. From there, follow the tooltips to build the full wheel around the axle block. Okay, okay. Like we were able to hear all the music from before, so I'm just gonna go back on that. with some hillside engineering. Yeah, I did all that engineering already. So grinding wheel. A grinding wheel is used to sharpen and slashing and piercing weapons and temporary power bonus. Many types of stones can be used to make grindstones. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to do. I also have a mod that, well, I don't know. I think I deleted that. Let's see. So there's only a small water wheel right now. Constructing a water wheel is a multi-step process, blah, blah, blah. I need a wooden axle, which is made with an iron chisel, lump of... Oh, man. This is where all the fat is needed. Oh, geez. This is what we need the resin for, too. Do I even have enough resin? Okay, hold on. Let me collect all the resin that I have. Not to the level that Minecraft is at, as far as I know. I'm not sure. It really depends. Alright, so I have resin somewhere. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to start gathering all the resin. You can kind of have a farm, but it really isn't the same. It requires a lot of work and you actually have to power it with something. And there's a limit to how much power you get. And the only two power sources that we currently have is we currently have so we currently have windmill power and water power. We have hoppers. We have if you want items to go up, you got to use an Archimedes screw. And then that will like it will like rotate things up. Screw. See, Archimedes screw. It has like a screw, like a spiral on the inside, and by spinning it, it will like pull water up. Hoppers are at least a thing. You just need 3 metal plates, and it's gonna be easy to make hoppers once we like have everything set up. Yeah. So, oh, we cannot fall down there. Okay, so what we need to do is wooden axle. Okay, so you can make wooden axles with that. Okay, good. 'Cause I have plenty of pine. I'm probably gonna need quite a few, to be honest. Boop, boop, boop. The thing with wooden axles is it's like one block. It's one fat per block too. Okay, so where am I gonna put this? Yeah, I'm gonna put the beginnings of stuff here. I'm gonna have to start going around and collecting resin. So let's go and collect the resin that we know of in the area. So there's one resin tree up here. Man, I wish I could just like... Okay. I'm gonna need to make a quick drop from this staircase. That way it's just easy to not get stuck over here with that. Okay, so is there resin to be had here? No, not on this one. But this one, yes. And then... Oh yeah, there was a resin tree up there, but that's fine. And this is why I protected the resin trees. This used to have two. Well, one of the trees used to have two. No? Weird. This used to be a double resin tree. I'll grab this resin tree and then I'm gonna head back over towards spawn. Hopefully we end up with enough resin. I'm genuinely concerned because we need a certain amount of resin just to make the water wheel alone, and then we're gonna need some resin for the wheels. Okay, this way. And this is why I need to mark all the resin trees I find. Sometimes I forget. That's a problem. I like how it's growing grass. So this one. Yeah, I need to make a tree farm just to plant, only for planting, pine and essentially calling any- what the hell is that? And basically just call all the pine trees until I get resin. Oh yeah, this is just for mushrooms or something. This one's not marked. This one is marked. This one too. Nice. I think I'm gonna cut this wonky looking one. Yeah, I'm gonna chop down the wonky looking ones. I'll replant. And hopefully get a better tree. Okay, so far we have a somewhat decent amount of, resin. Enough to make a basic machine? Probably. Yeah, I don't see any more resin. Oh! Oh! Well, this one's resin, but I can't even reach that. Yeah, I think we're good on this for now. We gotta remember to start collecting this so that they can respawn. And also cutting down the wonky trees to replant new trees. Because these new trees might grow more resin. And eventually, ooh, you know what I could do? Once we get bees, making lanterns is not going to be a big deal. I could light up the forest with lanterns and stuff. Let's clean up the floor. Though, you know, if I make the, if I make oil lantern, actually no, I need the fat. I need the fat. No more oil lanterns. We'll eventually make this a nicely manicured forest. Flint, we need that. These bushes are what make it so easy to get lost in this forest anyway. I'm sorry for the impromptu landscaping. Yeah, we're gonna replant something right here and then chop this one. Oh, that's starting to look a lot more traversable now. And the sticks are nice. Sticks are always useful. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be replanted right here. Have a good time. See you, Joe. Thank you for hanging out. Hold on. Boop 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 boop. Ha! Ha! Shout out given to Joe, cause Joe's also a streamer. Boop. Boop. Double tree. I guess, double plant? Hey, hey, Pumpkin Cat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. I don't know how that happened. Okay, this is a lot better. These bushes were in the way. That is not it. Hello, Kira! are you doing? Welcome, welcome. What were you playing? Were you also playing Vintage Story or something else? And how were you doing? How was your stream? I'm currently doing impromptu landscaping work because I've decided that I don't like how unrefined this forest looks. Oh, it's okay. I shouldn't have pre-roll ads, but I don't... Was it ad time already? Oh, it was, yeah. Oops. It's happened to me before. I'm so sorry for the ad jail. How are you doing? What were you playing? And how did your stream go? Thank you for rating. Oh wait, that's too close. Right there, that's good. That one? This one. Yes. Do I have any? I don't have a lot of dirt available to me. Not at this moment. Oh yeah, no, that's honestly that I understand that. I'm very particular about where I want to build. Because the scenery has to be good. Right now I'm working on stuff. I lucked out with my I welcomed with I welcomed, oh my goodness. Cool. I lucked out with my spawn because right over, so spawn is right here. And right over here there's a water wheel. Oh, I think they have like the Better Ruins mod installed, it sounds like. But there are ruined castles that you can find. I don't have Better Ruins on for me, because I have this as vanilla as possible. But I do enjoy having like there are ruins here that like I have a ruined castle that I found all the way over here. And let me get you. Oh yeah. Hold on. Please. Yes, thank you. No, I'm already following. Yes. Okay. Making sure that I'm not I'm sometimes I get so wrapped up in everything that I forget about things. I'm stuttering over my words. I'm so sorry. I think I need some water. Ah. There we go. But yeah, Better Ruins is pretty cool. Yeah, I was just trimming back a lot of these bushes so that we can actually see the trees. And also I was kind of trying to do that on purpose. Just, you know, because I need to make a new set. I'm probably going to make them with iron. Yeah, no, that's not staying. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to do this. I have so many seeds because I have because there are some trees that just refuse to give you seeds. Like they literally have a 1% drop rate, right? So I have a mod installed where it's at least one seed you get from chopping down every tree, which means that like you can replant. It doesn't always guarantee, like the rest of the leaves have the same drop rate. So whether or not you can make multiple trees, but it's really helpful for, I found a forest of large trees, and I'm eventually gonna like cut down some, ooh, more resin. I'm gonna cut down some, I'm gonna cut down some of those large trees in that forest, and oh my goodness, yes. Just one tree will be enough to at least like get you going. I'm not gonna bother. Oh geez, that's a huge portal. Just right there on the road. So, what I did yesterday was tedious and loud. People are starting to get tired of the water noises. Okay, let's... I do not need funeral bells, but I have funeral bells, I guess. I also have a mod that installed that allows resin trees, like trees that can make resin. Like there's a chance that they will spawn, so you can replant them. And so I'm trying to turn this forest into a resin forest. Uh-oh. Okay. We could turn these into rot. In the summertime, maybe. Because it's kind of turning in the... It's winter. It's November. It's basically winter. Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. We'll just put one stick there. That was crazy simple, actually. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, where's the maple log? There we go. Oh, we have max maple logs. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nope. 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 I knew you guys were gonna come after me. Okay, so... a labyrinth of a base? Get out of here. It's actually a town that I'm trying to build. Hold on, let me get you out of here. So we got... So we got our tree farm over here. We have our farm over here. This is the starter base. There's a tunnel that leads from this base to here. I'm turning this into an inn. Here's our forge area. Here's spawn. If you go up here, you can get to this mountain and go around. And then I made a bridge on these floating islands to this mountain, climbed over here, discovered a rapidly flowing water source here, started setting it up to be like make a water wheel over here. Then I went, oh hey, what the hey, I figured out how to split rapidly flowing water sources. So now I have one split off here, one split off over here, one like the original water source flows all the way over here, follows this road, and then just goes straight forward underground all the way over to here. And I'm still trying to figure out ways that where I'm going to split it. I'm thinking I'm going to split a bunch out here because this is exposed and make water, like a bunch of water wheels over here. Anyway, where's the... Oh, so easy. I'm just gonna do that from now on. I have another granite stone area. Lumberite, Pactor. Yep, more granite. Yeah, I don't have any stone path block areas. Huh. Okay, I don't need that. As far as resin goes, that was over here maybe? Oh, there it is. Right in the center. But yeah, if we go over here... Let me give you a bit of a tour. Oh yeah, I have a little like cave. I found some like amethyst clusters here, and you can go up into this cave and see this underwater cave, and then there's some ruins right over here. Found that in here. Anyway, we're gonna... I have it blocked off. Then over here is the farm, which I need to go check on. Oh, jeez. No. What happens if I break this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the... Please, moisture. I'm just gonna slowly freeze to death while I wait for this to sort out. If they die, at least I get my seeds back. You can see which ones froze last. Okay, let's see. Please stay unfrozen for a bit. Okay, I think they're starting to hydrate. I might have to run over it with the watering can anyway. Yeah, maybe greenhouse is a priority here. I mean, not that I really need the food. Yeah, this is all just gonna freeze again before it even gets any moisture. I'll know if it was all in vain when I come over here. We're just gonna run and jumpstart the moisture spreading. Yeah, it is starting to spread. Yeah, it's gonna spread. Okay. So much watering, so much watering. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Almost done. What I need to do is go to where I can get some shale stone and quarry some, because I want to use shale stone. Though I could just use some shale cobblestone. Honestly, the shale cobblestone will probably do, especially since I can make it make it into slabs and use that. Cause I want to use the shale to give like a metal look to the. Yeah, so the moisture is going up. Oh yeah, no, that worked. Time to go eat some food. Our bushes are growing. Let's go eat, and then we'll take the rest of our seeds over to the seed chests. No more rotten food after we finish this. Okay. Okay. Oh geez. Three days. Nice. Go, these strawberry plants. My farm's just a little unstable, you know? But hey, it works. What I want to do is change up my farm. So if I so if I expand this out by like 1 block, I will have a walkway in between these two. And then I could And then I could also set it up so that maybe I can get rid of this being right up against this wall. Put this here. And then this would go here. Probably not gonna work really. I'm just kind of upset that this ended up being this way. All right. So I heard that there might be something off about, like, I don't know. Greenhouses. Yeah, greenhouses. But I do have enough glass. I think. I made a bunch of glass. I don't know, it probably will be impossible for me to eat through all the food that I have right now. Okay, so maple, oak. $24 leather, okay. So I just need 2 plates, a linen cloth, and some flax twine. This is all a mess. I'm not going back over there. Okay. Yes, we want to, where, what? Did I pick something up? I heard a noise. I guess I didn't place anything. Good. Got a lot of pine logs. Let's see. Oh yeah. I was going down there to put this away too, because I have a spot for this. Oh, it's got- oh shit, it's not. There we go. Eagle fern put away. I don't need that bucket anymore. Guess I could just put this right there. Put that there. Okay, so I need... small 4-way iron hub. So it's 3 iron ingots. Okay. Um... Okay. So if I... so this will at least get it up to 700 something. So I need to process at least... you know what, let's do double what we need just in case I decide to make 2 water wheels. Actually, let's make the help hammer first. That way we at least have it. There we go. It's okay. It's okay. I can't word either. What, actually, we don't want to put that right there. We'll put that right there. So you gotta smith this. This game's very tedious, but in a very fun way. We're gonna put this here, keep it warm. So what I'm trying to build does this part automatically for me. And this is where the automation comes in. You want automation for this. You don't just put it in a furnace and smelt it to get ingots. You actually have to, like, smith your ingots or smelt your ingots if it's a smeltable metal. It's actually very cozy. And then we put that right there. I got burned. Alright, pounder cap, iron rod, helve hammer. Oops. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up. That's cooled. Iron hatch door. We just gotta get this all the way up there. What is going on here? Lizard. Who dat? Hey Danielle, how are you doing? We're doing some smithing. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I found a rapidly moving water source and I made a whole system to have the water flow directly underneath my forge area. Also, I figured out how to, I also figured out how to, oh, we missed my favorite part of the song. And we also I figured out a way to split the rapidly moving water source into two. Actually, I could split it as many times as I want, and I've successfully done it twice. So I'm trying to decide if I want 2 water wheels under here, or 3. Flickery? No, it's not a mod. Nope, nope, it's not that. We're gonna have to make 2 of these. If it weren't for the fact that I have coal burning, I'd show you. But right now I gotta finish this up. Otherwise I'm wasting fuel. Oh wait, hold on, I can do both. This is taking so long. I can't wait until I get the help hammer set up. I mean, yeah, I can't until I get this done. Okay. This is kind of relaxing. Hopefully if I heat this up all the way, this will be all I need. Oops. Oops. We gotta get... Well, at least we have enough ingots for both parts now. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. It is cool. It's kind of relaxing, but also kind of stressful. Well, actually, smithing is stressful. Because if you fuck it up, you gotta waste a whole ingot. And this thing is so complex to make. Okay. That one. God damn it. Why? This is so frustrating. I might have fucked up to the point where I have to waste an ingot. Now I know, 1 ingot at a time. And I'm starving to death because of course I am. Maybe? How do I... Oh, a raid? Hello, Sora. Hello. I'm starving to death and failing at smithing. Welcome to my stream. Let me go get some food. How did modding go? Let's go get some food from downstairs. Oh geez, you've cooked yourself. Let me shut my door. Jeez. Now you're trapped in there. Fuck you. Sorry. Sorry. I got really mad right there. At this I'm changing Sorabayashi Masochist. Oh yeah, let me give you a shout out. Boop. There we go. Everyone everyone who hasn't followed Sora, you should give them a follow. Lovely, lovely. I'm failing at smithing. I need to somehow finish this without ruining it. Maybe? Yeah, I really did fuck it up, I think. I wasted an ingot. I'm gonna have to waste an ingot. And it feels really bad. Oh, I'm so trying. I'm trying. Hi, Nino. Crafting this is freaking annoying. I wasted a whole ingot for this. Man. Just heat up just enough so I could do that and then Yeah, I think you gotta place it, I think I gotta learn to start placing... I guess the help hammer only takes up one spot. Yeah, I think I figured it out. One ingot at a time. One ingot at a time. And here I am crazy enough to think I'm gonna make two. I can still split off the water, I guess, so that I can make one and then make it easier to make more. Yeah, I added them all like way too fast. Oops. Oh man, yeah. We're not gonna talk about that. I have durability up, so I have a bit. I have a bit. Okay, so where is it? Right here. This is so intimidating looking too. What the hell am I doing here? Okay, I think it's too cold. God damn. This is so fucked. I appreciate. This is one of Siamese is one of my favorite bands. Hold on, where the hell? What the hell am I doing here? What the hell is this nonsense? Uh, you just want a blacksmith because I suck at it. and you want to show how much better you could do than I can. So, hold on. We're gonna... that was mean. I was just making a joke at my own expense, to be honest, though. Because I suck at this. This is awful right now. Like, I'm okay whenever it's, like, very easy, like, cookie cutter shapes. But this is not a cookie cutter. This is, I'm gonna hurt your brain, and you're gonna just deal with it. Kind of setup. And it's winter too, so. Man. Okay, I guess it's ingot time. Take all my coal, I guess. I don't care anymore. No, I made a myth. And this is awful. I hate it. I hate this so much. I'm like I love smithing, but at the same time I hate this. I hate making this thing. It's like a really hard puzzle. But I'm just gonna fix this ingot real quick. This is really, it's stressing me out. I think it's gonna be time to add the third ingot though. It's gonna be worth it to not have to do this manually every single time. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. It's bad enough that I'm doing auto chiseling with the one chisel. I'm gonna not. I'm still nerfing myself. Okay. Okay, let's heat this up and then we'll add a third ingot. I just don't wanna... Like, as frustrating as this is, I wanna, like, say that I did it, though. I think one of my biggest worries is that if I pull up too many mods to make it easier, it's gonna start feeling like Minecraft. And I just don't want... I don't want the whimsy and, like, the wonders of this game to be ruined for me by mods. We will get there. This thing is so hard to craft. But we will get there. Is there a trick to crafting this, or does it always just suck? Oh. You know what? I don't need another iron ingot for right now. Or wait, do I? I'm gonna need to make some more nails and strips. I'm figuring it out. Oh wait, hold on. Man, it's too cold. No. That might be it though. I might be able to get this done. I have food right here. Like, my bar is pretty full. Let's see. Okay, it's almost done. It's almost done. I think I figured it out. I don't need it that hot. You know what? Fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Am I out of copper? I am. Now I gotta go find that surface copper that I marked. I marked a bunch of it too. I know that this was a lot of work, but geez. And nails and strips are so much easier to work with whenever you have a help hammer too, because you can also make what was it? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do shuffle play of that playlist. And then there we go. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's like over 100, there's 600 songs. And it played the exact same song that I already was just playing? What? My goodness. You know what? Oh, we only need 2. And then the rest of this is... I'm gonna need more than that. There's some surface copper right there, and there's a huge one right there. I'm gonna have to go right here. There's some huge ones up here too, but that's like that's a journey. We'll try and see what we can do. I could take some of that bismuth bronze and make metal plates and make a sturdy mining bag. Eh. I tend to like to use like bare metal plate options. Like I like to use just copper for that usually. I'm getting good at doing this though. Alright, so water. So yes, okay, I have enough. Alright, so now at this point, I gotta look at what I'm gonna do for placement. But I know for a fact that before I can even place it, I need... Do I need this copper anvil? Can I? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, while this heats up, casually, like passively, I'm gonna use the bathroom. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right. There we go. Okay, it's all the way up to 750. Okay. Ah! Okay. Anyway. Oh, this one's almost dead too. That is not what I wanted to do. I do not want copper tongs. You know what? Fine. So how many ingots do I need? All right. 100 units of copper. 400 units of copper. Okay. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. Oops. Okay. But this will be good. This will be perfectly good. Almost there, almost there. Then we got 4 more ingots. I'm gonna just make them. I'm gonna make 2 metal plate. Well, 2 metal plates. That way I can make myself a bag for gathering more copper and metal items. All right. Okay. All right. So what I gotta do is metal plate. Ah, cheese slap. Hey, Greedy Bird, how are you doing? Sewing day today. Ooh, sounds like fun. I think I'm gonna end my stream after I finish up these metal plates. Or maybe I'll end it after my boyfriend gets home. Hold on, let me check something. What's with the bloops? The bloops. Lovely. Someone was hacked. Okay. Anyway. Oops. Why did I pull both of them? Now I gotta get it warm again. Not the wolf howls in unison. Oh my goodness. Okay. Boop. Boop. Alright. Alright. This will also allow me to be better at gathering rocks, I guess. Boop, boop. I don't know why I've never ever utilized the mining bags, but I'm gonna use them. Boop, boop, boop. We're gonna have to make an auto bellows as well. Whenever we do that, whenever we make the water wheel. All right. All right. Wait, I gotta put some coal in here. Okay. I will eat some foods while I'm in here as well. Wait, what? Oh. 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 Lovely. Well, I guess there's still some coal here. Let me see if I can... Not what I wanted to do. I've heard of people using metal plates to make things faster. Hold on. I don't know how hot I need it to be, but I need it to be decently hot. Maybe? Yes, okay. Well, I now know that I need to make it out of bronze, which I have plenty of. It's a good thing it was still burning, I guess. I got the linen sack though, so... Probably hot enough for me to do this. Since it's just this. Alright, well, with that, I'm probably just gonna raid out because I gotta get going. Get out of here. Get. Leave me alone. I will eat so my hunger bar is full. Let's see who's also playing Vintage Story. Thanks for hanging out. I stream Monday. It is awesome. And if you get the game, I have a command. It's exclamation mark whitelist, and it'll give you a form that you can fill out to apply to get whitelisted. Hey J0, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging, Dana Lee. All right, so let's see. Uh, same category. We're gonna do another vintage story stream. Um, all right. Um, let's try Pack Rat. All right. Looks like they're farming. Ooh, they have a nice farm. All right. Let's start the raid. Let's see what's going on over there. All right, you guys have fun. Let's give them some attention. All right. Boop. All right, I will be live again tomorrow. I hope to see some of you guys again. I'm live Monday through Friday. I'm trying to start getting at exactly 1, but it's around 1 that I start. And if it's not 1, then it's gonna be like 2, like no later than 3 usually. All right, let's get going. I have a raid message.